Hello fellow maulers, this is Ron's Trains and More, back with another video here. I just thought I'd do a video on this TYCO 1983 Casey Jones train set. As you can see, it comes with a Southern little 060. That's a great locomotive. It doesn't smoke or anything. And this one is a power torque, but this one is actually in the locomotive. It's not in the tender, so that's good. And it doesn't have traction tires, so that's good also. This engine runs absolutely perfect. I already tried it. This is one of the best running TYCO little 060s I think I've seen. I mean, you can't even hear it running. It's quiet, as quiet as can be. Yeah, y'all can find one of these sets. I would definitely highly recommend it. These are great sets, great locomotives too. But yeah, from what I understand, this is a fairly rare set, especially in this kind of shape. When I got it, this set was absolutely mint. I mean, it is mint, everything about it. I was told that it was put up in the closet for years and just never run. It came off eBay. Yeah, but this is a TYCO Casey Jones. It's one of those more obscure sets, you know, that you just don't see. You know, it's kind of rare, you know. They also did a King Cole TYCO train set. Not really sure of the year of that one. I think it came out before this one, but it had the TYCO scene playmat and everything with it. Same exact set, really, just a different name, different box and everything. Actually, it's kind of funny because they show the King Cole TYCO train set right there on that photo. So that's the cars that came with the King Cole. So your accessory with the King Cole set would have been a coal loader, and you got that Keystone coal dump car there with it. It had a coal like bulldozer loader accessory with it. But this Casey Jones, it actually came with different cars and a different accessory. This one came with a giant operating crane, the United States Steel one. But man, I just love that crane. That's one of my favorite TYCO accessories. Of course, it has the barrels with magnets that you can load and unload, which is always awesome. But this is a great big set. I mean, any kid in '83 would have just loved this set. It runs great. It's got a really fun operating accessory with it. Pretty good little transformer too. Those little TYCO transformers with a blue handle, they're not bad. They run trains pretty good. But yeah, this one came with 3 cars and a caboose, so 4 cars total. Yep, I got it all out of the box right now because I got it on the layout. I'm gonna show you guys, let you guys watch it run right quick. But yeah, it's a neat set. The caboose with it's just a plain red, you know, TYCO caboose. You could run it with about anything. It just has a number on the side. I think it's like 989 or something like that. But yeah, this came with a Swift Reefer, came with a Burlington Northern Gondola with barrels, came with a blue Conrail hopper. So it's a nice little set. That's actually the cars right there it came with, those 3 in that caboose. But so this is a box. I just love that artwork. On all these TYCO sets, the artwork is just fantastic. I don't know who did that artwork, but I'd just love to have some of those to hang up on the wall. Man, that'd be awesome. It'd be nice to hang that up on the wall if you had an old set box or something like that. But that's the top of the box, what it looks like and everything. Sorry, I ain't the best person in the world at these reviews, but they're doing pretty good, I suppose. Hope you guys like my last train set reviews that I did on that Mark set, and you know, I did a few others. You can go back and watch those on my channel. But of course, it tells a little bit about the crane here. 5-way action, 360 degrees. That's a great accessory. You can do a lot of stuff with that. They made that in 2 different versions. The one with that ramp you see right there. But this set actually came with the one with the superstructure. It's actually, you can run 2 tracks through it. It didn't have the ramp. So I kind of like it better because you can run trains through it. You know, it's 2 trains. It's pretty fun. Anyways, that's the top of the box. Of course, they got your cash refund offer here, direct from TYCO. And there's their toll-free number. You guys want to still call them. see what new products they're making today. No, I'm kidding on that. It'd be cool if you could, though. Boy, it's a shame they went out of business. Somebody should start remaking TYCO products, you know, like the US1 stuff even too. It would definitely sell if somebody had the molds and stuff. But here's the end of the box. It's got one little tear right there, but that's about it. Pretty neat. As you can see, it shows the King Cole set again on the side there. There's a picture of the crane. It seems like every time you see a picture of the crane on the box, it shows the set that's in the box. There's that cash refund offer again on the end of the box. And of course, here's the other end. It's pretty much the same thing. Proof of purchase number 7408 is the set number. TYCO Industries, Morristown, New Jersey. There's the year it was made, if I can hold it steady. 1983, TYCO Industries. I wonder what's in that building now, where that TYCO factory used to be. That'd be kind of curious, but it's the same thing on the other side of the box as what's on this side. So anyways, let me pull the top off here. Of course, the train set's not in it. It's on the layout right now. I'll show you guys that run here in a minute. Set it right here. Maybe it won't fall or get tore up on that chair there. But here's the set box. Of course, you got all your cardboard in there, hold everything in place. But there's that little TYCO transformer you get, the Pack 1 as they called it. Good little transformer. And there's where your locomotive goes, of course, styrofoam tray, your car spots. But yeah, you got your true steel TYCO track there. It came with a pretty big oval, a bunch of straights with it. And here's your gantry crane box. There's the number on it, 950-1. Of course, I already got it out of the box too. It's on the layout. I already assembled it. Assembled it, sorry. Stuttering there. But I'll show you guys that crane too. I'll show the train run here in a minute. But there's a look inside there. Got all your paperwork there, instructions, everything. Actually, let me move this box right here. And maybe I can get some of these out and show you too while I'm at it. If I can get them out without tearing them. This stuff's really old, from 83. It's about as old as I am. I was born in 81, so it's about as old as me. But here's your assembly instructions from TYCO. Shows you how to do everything pretty much, you know. It's funny how to run your trains. Break-in period. Oops, has something gone wrong? I hope not. Got your little warranty stuff here, 1 year limited warranty. I wonder if that warranty's still good. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I thought this was cool too. They included this book in the set, you know, it's pretty neat. Easy to build your own TYCO railroad with TYCO scene. Boy, they were really advertising that TYCO scene back then. Pretty neat little deal. You got the two ends and you can buy the middle. I think Charlie's Train Depot on YouTube says it's kind of a shout out. Charlie, you message me all the time, I talk to you, but he actually built that TYCO scene. You can check it out on his channel. It's pretty neat. Once it's all together, you get all your TYCO buildings and all in there. It would be kind of cool. I think it's like 4 by 8 feet once it's done. I could be wrong, but yeah, here's it actually shows everything, like there's certain spots where you could put it. There's the numbers. You got your code number and then the number. I guess the code would be where it goes on the TYCO scene here. So for instance, like you got code number, or code A would be the operating log dump there, the green one. So code A would have went right there. I've got about all these Center Street buildings right here, so it's kind of crazy how they made all that fit in that tiny little oval. That's how they did it though. Then of course you could get the middle section and make it a little bigger, but there it tells a little bit about it there, how to assemble it and cut it, and which I didn't know you had to cut it with scissors. check out this guy right here. I thought that was kind of funny. Boy, does that not just scream 70s or 80s? It looks at that guy in that hairstyle. There's TYCO's blocking controller. I had that at one time. That thing works great. I'd like to get a bunch more of them. You can stop a train on, like, you know, kill the power basically on any track you want. Keep your engines in there without them taking off on DC. Of course, we have DCC these days. You really ain't got to worry about that. But yeah, I'd rather do it the old-fashioned way with that blocking controller. A lot more fun, in my opinion. With your expanded TYCO scene, you may want to run 2 trains instead of 1. All you need for this is a blocking switch, 4 insulated rail jointers, TYCO number 970, 2 additional terminal tracks, TYCO number 439, and of course, a second train. And then they just kind of show the little diagram here with the blocking switch there. Kind of neat. Check out these locomotives on this page. I thought this was kind of neat. Locomotives operating headlights. Got the GG1 there. Then they show the really rare Canadian Pacific 080 there. Pretty awesome. There's the Southern, of course, that comes in this set. There's a separate cell part number for it too. You can get it separate cell also. 257-76. There's a little Santa Fe. Boy, you see those things a lot. And there's the rare Rio Grande SD24. Man, I'd like to have that one. And that Super 630 Santa Fe, I'm actually going to have that soon. I'll be doing a video on that set as well, the Railroad Empire. So stay tuned for that to my channel. And there's the rare Grand Trunk Alco 430, which I'd really like to have. I love that locomotive. Great paint scheme. Anyways, here's when you bought the middle section, you could actually have these accessories. A lot of operating ones. There's the mail car, which I'd like to have. That's a neat set right there. It's becoming kind of rare now. So there's your diagram, like for the middle section, where you would put those operating accessories. And that's pretty much all the book. The back page shows some accessories you can get here, some buildings. There's the Howard Johnson's. That's one of my favorite kits. I need to get that one in the Exxon. Actually, I really want the Union 76 gas station. I've been after that for like years. I love that thing. It goes good with the US1 also. Oh, and that. I want to get that definitely. Sound the steam boxcar. Should be sound the static, like the Lionel MPC was. But it's pretty cool. It's a neat car. Sounds pretty good behind a steam engine. Here's your cash rebate offer from TYCO. You would get in about all the sets back then. Up to $62 in cash rebates. It's pretty neat. Yeah, check out some of these prices. It's pretty funny. You could have got some of the US1 trucks back then for $1. Any dump truck, any lighted dump truck. That's crazy. $1. Floodlight car with bonus lighted bumper track. $1. Wow. Boy, times have certainly changed. Holy cow. Total rebate. Pretty neat there. There's that rare US1 highway record set. Man, that's a good one. So I guess when they made this set, it was about the same time they were doing the US1 stuff, trucking stuff. Pretty neat. Of course, there's your Heartless order form. You can get more stuff from TYCO. They were really slinging this stuff back then, trying to get you to buy it. Price list and order form. Pretty neat. Some of their track. There's their layout expander they did. $33 back then in '83. Laramie stock car, $2. There's a transformer you can get, $13. 84 catalog. Oh, that's cool. This is an '83 train set, and already advertising the '84 catalog you could have got for $1.50. Huh. There's some of those Center Street kits. I have all those except for the freak stand. Harley Station Truck Terminal Exxon. Pretty cool. Howard Johnson's for $5. Wow, you could have got a royal blue consolidation for $30. Pretty neat. But yeah, that's the order form and price list. Let's see what's on the back of it here. If I can hold it right here. Scenic accessories. TYCO scene layout board, trussel sets, horse car depot set for $8, piggyback loader. I wonder if it has the USS steel crane right here. It comes in this set. Giant operating crane with steel carrier car girders and dumping area. $14 it would have cost separately. Not in this set. Chassis free. Oh, that's pretty cool. You bought a locomotive, you got something free with it. Looks like mostly you would get a switch with it. Pretty neat. What is that? E7 City of San Francisco. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I forgot about them doing E7s. But anyways, that's pretty much the set and what's inside of the set. I'll put these back in the box in a minute after the video. I'm not going to mess with it right now, but so this little flap here, you would have, of course, your straights and everything. Of course, true steel straights again. Here's the original wiring TYCO would have gave you, and look at that, it's even got the original joiners. Whatever set, you always get extra joiners from them. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's what the Casey Jones set looks like, pretty much inside and out. If you can find one, or if you find one in this kind of shape. That box ain't even faded. I mean, it looks brand new. Not one fade on that box. But anyways, let me take y'all over and show you this train set run. The good part. Anyway, sorry, this camera might get a little shaky for a minute, so bear with me here. Get over to the layout here. So here's the train set setting up on the vintage HO scale layout here, and there's the crane that came in the set. Turned out awesome. I actually set it in my yard there with my freight terminal. Turned out pretty awesome. It fit just perfect over those two tracks. See, they made another one with a ramp for trucks, but I kind of like that because you put two tracks through it. But yeah, turned out pretty awesome. I got that little barrel hanging from it there. Yeah, the way it worked out is I can load trains from the main line right there, or I can load both these two tracks right here. So I can load 3 tracks with that one crane. Turned out really good. But anyways, here's the set. This time I'll start front to back. So here's your little Southern you would have got, little 060. It's got a power torque motor in the locomotive. It's not in the tender. That's what I love about these. In my opinion, they run a lot better. The tender drives, they run alright though, once you lube and oil them and everything, but these run a little better. There's your tender. It's kind of funny how they did that. They don't even have a drawbar. It's just got horn hook couplers. Pretty neat. Of course, it's got a headlight. It don't have smoke. I'm thinking they did do some of these with smoke though, like way back, maybe in the red box era. And you got a Conrail hopper car to go with it. You got a Swift refrigerator reefer car, which I always like. That's a neat car. A Burlington Northern gondola. That, of course, had your barrels in it. You could load with the USS steel crane. And there's your plain TYCO caboose with a number 689 on the side. So that's kind of neat. You can run that caboose with just about anything you wanted to. Anyways, let me get this thing running here and you guys enjoy the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. I gotta say, this engine runs absolutely perfect. It's a fine running locomotive. The only thing I did to that was oil it. It already had good lubrication on it. So, it's been well taken care of. It's so quiet you can't even hear it run. Speed it up here a little bit. It's pretty cool going under the steel crane that came in the set box. Got it running kind of slow here. I might speed it up a little bit more. Always one of my favorite railroads anyway, Southern Railway. One of my favorite railroads. Boy, that is a great running steam locomotive. I bet that thing can pull probably 10 cars. Probably no problem. I like how it don't have traction tires too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, these things are alright. They get to be a pain every now and again, and traction tires do though. Pretty neat. I always like that scene there passing the old cars that I got sitting here. So I've got this little Southern 060 now, and I also have a Southern TYCO Southern Crescent EMU Drive Pacific. I'll do a video later of them both running. Check them both running together on here. Check them out. Boy, that is a fine running train set right there. That thing is so quiet. Yeah, I think I told you already, I got that Holly Sugar car the other day at the club. It's kind of neat. Another operating hopper to go up on that coal trestle there. I put some coal in it. I mean, it says Holly Sugar, but it's alright. I just load some coal in it. It's TYCO anyways. We're talking about vintage trains here, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know if I ever showed you guys my Blockbuster sign. I had to put that over there just because it kind of goes along with the whole 80s, you know, movie rental, 70s, 80s era trains, all that, you know. All that would have been back then. You could have went to the movie rental stores and all that. I remember doing that. I remember, in fact, going and renting a Nintendo back then. Makes me feel old. But yeah, if you find one of these sets, I'd recommend it. It's a great set. Fine running locomotive. Anyways, this is a pretty long video, so I guess I'll go on and stop it here. But oh yeah, I got this caboose the other day too. It's a Redding. That's actually Gilbert H.O. Pretty good looking caboose. But anyways, back to the set. But yeah, this is a great set. I'd highly recommend if y'all find one. It runs absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's a fine TYCO set. In my opinion, they should have put the motors in all their steam locomotives. But anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned because I got a lot of cool videos coming on vintage, you know, trains and some more TYCO train sets, a lot of TYCO stuff. I got one coming up on the Railroad Empire set by TYCO and a few others. I've got another old vintage TYCO set from the 60s actually. It's a pretty old one. It's called the Red Dot Special, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and send me some comments. I like all y'all's comments. I try to answer every one of them. But anyways, this is Ron's Trains and More.